Ticketmaster has been hit by a massive data breach with hackers stealing customer names, addresses, credit card numbers, and trying to sell that information on the dark web. That information belongs to more than 560 million Ticketmaster customers. Parent company Live Nation disclosed a breach to the SEC, saying a criminal threat actor offered to sell that information. The price tag? Get this. $500,000, according to HackRead, which reports on cybersecurity. The breach came just days before the Justice Department filed an antitrust lawsuit to break up Live Nation and Ticketmaster. I want to bring in Rick Jordan, CEO of ReachOut Technology. Rick, you and I have talked about cybersecurity and data information being stolen and compromised before. Is this data breach Ticketmaster's fault? Could they have done more to protect customer information?
Yeah, I would say it's always the case to where there's multiple parties that need to take responsibility for this. You know, of course, Ticketmaster's saying it's Snowflake, which was their data provider, and that really is where the breach occurred. However, there's also responsibility back and forth with the transmission of that data between the two locations. So yes, absolutely, there's responsibility on both sides. And 560 million, man, that's a lot.
That's a whole lot. That's almost, what was that, everyone who attended Taylor Swift's concert?
Taylor Swift, yeah, right on. I was thinking about that, right? Because they got that lawsuit going too.
But seriously, though, Rick, it doesn't matter if it was the Eras Tour or something small like at a wine cellar here in Chicago. The deal is if you use Ticketmaster, it is possible that your information has been compromised.
For sure, yeah, and there's a list, you know, and I was looking up information about this too. You know, the data set is just absurdly huge. You know, it contains full name, email address, telephone number, credit card numbers. It's hashed, but that's easily broken. You know, so 560 million credit card numbers at least, the credit card type, and also all the user financial transactions. It's pretty huge.
Wow, that is big. Well, Rick, in a situation like this, is there anything people can actually do to protect themselves if they were part of that breach?
I love that you asked this. You know, going back, yes, just determine what credit cards you used and maybe change those cards. It's really easy to report your card lost to whether it's Chase, Bank of America, whoever. And going forward, there's certain banks. Bank of America is one of them. Capital One is another that will actually give you their fake cards, their one-time use card numbers, almost like a pseudonym as a card number, allowing you to use these for different sites online. You can generate just one-time use card numbers when you buy things to like Taylor Swift or, you know, Luke Bryant or whoever else. That way, when something like this happens, it's very easy to just kill that one card number and not have it affect any of your other transactions anywhere else. There's also privacy.com that will do this if you use a credit card from a different bank.
Rick, last question. I've got like 40 seconds here for me. What can you tell us about that group, the hacking group, ShinyHunters?
Oh, that's an interesting question because they're not actually the group that hacked. They're only the broker, so to speak. They're just the ones that are selling it on the dark web. This actually dates back. I know Ticketmaster's like, hey, May 20th, we noticed some unauthorized activity. There's a group, VX-Underground on Twitter that I follow that analyzes all these things. They have been in their system since April, around mid-April. Wow. So it was really only about May when they finally determined, oh, there's somebody in here that shouldn't be. And this is very typical of these kinds of breaches. Typically, the bad actors, as they called it, have been on for months or more before they actually take the data.
Rick Jordan, I love that takeaway information for our viewers. So use a dummy card, the one-time use card, anytime you're making purchases like that. Rick Jordan, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.